Hey brothers, this is Dad Collector 77 here. Okay, we're going to start with the collection that has gotten exponentially larger since the last time I talked to you. We're starting here with the WWE Closed Collector's Edition of the thing that we're going to be doing afterwards. So here we go now with the open action figures over here. Okay, panning all the way back. Then we're going to make our way all the way around here. WWE sure has definitely come a very long way. And I got to admit, people who really impress me these days are the divas of all people because they just put so much more into it. Not to mention, of course, they're beautiful. But they really, really put a lot more effort into it than I think the guys do. But of course, it's the guys who made WWE really popular with that guy, of course, Hogan, and all these people here. I personally got into it in the 1980s, which has now been passed down to my son, but he's in the new millennia now. So here we go. We are going to open these right here. Okay? This we got here are the Bushwhackers, which was very popular in the 1990s, which is kind of an era that I still grew up in. So here we go. Brand new. Always very nice opening up these action figures. And there we go. I'm going to put that down there for a second. There we go with that. And then as you see here, of course, we have the Bushwhackers. So very, very popular. And then of course they have their hats, but that's just a little too long to put on right now. But love these guys. And now they're going to be part of the open figured collection. And then here we have one of the Mega Powers. Of course, you gotta love Randy Savage if you know everything about them. So here we go. We are going to slowly open these things up here. Here we go. And right now, all I'm really worried about is getting these out of here so that you guys can see them. Okay. We're talking about Randy Macho Man Savage, the greatest of all time, cream of the crop. Here we go. That's Randy Macho Man Savage with Mega Powers colors, as you can see. So there's that. Here is a very popular action figure, which he kind of started out with the NWA in the 1980s, and his name is Sting, which happens to be an awesome wrestler, and has made a name for himself since the beginning of his career. Which, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but he used to actually tag team with the Ultimate Warrior way back in the day. And I will get to that in a moment, of course. There's that. Here is the Patriotic Sting, which of course is just, I mean, you can see the detail on this. I mean, geez, it's absolutely fantastic, and that's why I keep buying this kind of brand. So put him there. Here's an absolute gem also, which I absolutely love. And this is Natalia and Jim the Anvil Neidhart. I'm pretty certain most WWE fanatics do understand that Jim the Anvil Neidhart is her father. So if you grew up in the 80s, he was actually the tag team of Bret the Hitman Hart. So it's a little difficult getting into this one, but we sure will put a little muscle into it. Okay. Almost with you. I'll just kind of really getting in there and tearing it up. And I'm sure, as you well all know, Jim the Anvil Neidhart happens to be the brother-in-law of Bret the Hitman Hart. So, literally, Natalia is the actual blood niece of Bret the Hitman Hart, Owen Hart, and all that. So here we go. I have been dying to literally open these things up. And as you can see here, I mean, once again, it's just absolute beautiful detail. Um, Way better than the LJN toys that I grew up with and anybody else who grew up in the 80s. So we're going to put those there. And then we have another one here, Renee Young, which is a very fascinating wrestler. And I just happened to find a lot of these characters, either online or Walmart or Target and, you know, stores like that, which is, I mean, if you could see that, I mean, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So there's another one. Put that with the new one, the new open section. And then here's the last one, excuse me, is Edge, which happens to be, I gotta admit, of the newer generation, Edge is really, once again, I know I say this a lot, but he's made a name for himself greatly. And he's very, very cool. But he's no longer on the current roster, which is kind of a shame. So there you go. There's Edge. Very, very cool. Okay, there we go. That is the whole collection now. As we stand until the next video that I do. This has been a great, great video. Thank you very much. Catch you later, brothers.